So, I really like shooting videos in my car. In case you couldn't tell, I do this a lot. I like it because I feel like I'm my most right when I'm driving around. There's just some sort of mindset that you get into when you drive. It's very similar as the mindset you get into when you take a shower. But it's like real thinky, contemplative-y. Like, a lot of the time, I want to drive around forever. Like, I wish it took me longer to get to work. Because I just have so much that I'm, like, wrestling with. And, you know, it means a lot to me to drive. I really like driving. And I'm sure that whenever that gets outlawed and we're not allowed to do anything for ourselves anymore because it's racist or something, then, you know, I'll have to make do. I'll have to find another way to have this experience without, you know, Fiona. It's my car, in case you're new to this channel. But I'm very accommodating. Like, it's very plausible for me to be able to function pretty much anywhere. And trust me, we've really thought this one through, considering, because you just never know what's going to happen. I mean, I say that I know certain things, but I was just smart enough to realize that they were going to use technology against us. And I'm stubborn enough to refuse to use that technology, considering that's how I feel about it. And I don't think that that's just how I feel about it. I feel like there's solid evidence that they're exploiting the living hell out of the public, and the public doesn't seem to mind at all, you know, no matter what they want to whine about on a poster. If you give those people money, you don't mind. If you give those people money, you don't care about all the things you say you care about. Because not giving pieces of shit money speaks a lot louder than a chant, okay? Not giving pieces of shit money speaks a lot louder than writing some hashtag-worthy statement on a poster, okay? Not giving these pieces of shit money, it speaks a lot louder than anything and everything that you say all over social media. And I feel like I have every right to be as critical of society as I am. When you live in a society full of hypocritical, lying, manipulative sacks of garbage that constantly play the victim and project all of their negative attributes onto people that act exactly like them, but they're just a different version of it, right? I mean, that's literally like what so many people do. So many people. And it's something I've always noticed, you know, it's not like, oh, it just started happening and it's all because of technology. It's like this is just the way that things are. It's the way that people behave. But human nature is exacerbated by certain aspects of the technology that we use. I mean, social networking is like human nature to a T. That's why, like, the most despicable people on planet Earth are on social media all the damn time. Now, I've gotten flack for, like, my criticism of this. Like, you know, why are you so judgmental and da-da-da-da-da. It's not like I'm really judging people for, like, posting stuff that they care about or they want other people that are actually in their life to see. You know, like, I don't give a fuck about that. That's never what I'm talking about. Like, I realize that with social networking, you know, like, say your kid has a birthday party and you take pictures of the birthday party and you put it on Instagram or something, or Facebook, whatever. Now, personally, I think that's weird. I don't know why you're putting that shit on the internet. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I mean, that's just what people do now, I guess. I think it's weird, but, you know, it's like we used to have photo albums. Like, literal photo albums. You'd open it up, and there would be pictures in the album, and you would look at them. And it was nice, because it was like a tangible thing. You know, this is a record of events that occurred. This is a giant book of recorded events that happened. But now it's like all that stuff is so easy to manipulate. And that's what it seems to be now. People just want to manipulate memories, or they want to manipulate this idea of themselves. Which is why I said it was a bad thing. If people only used it to show their friends and family parts of their life, that would be one thing. But that's not what it is. People are using these sites to destroy other people. So I think that all of these sites should be banned. I think that social networking should die. I think that that's what needs to happen. And the only way that that will happen is if enough people get off of these websites. Do you think that's gonna happen? Do you think that's gonna happen? I mean, it's just unbelievable. The stuff that people are putting up with. But I look at it like, you know, just from the bigger picture aspect of it. It's like, of course they're putting up with it, because it's like a huge part of their life. You know? It's like I see so many people complaining about Facebook, and I'm like, just get off the site. What is so hard about that? But I you know, I guess it's like quitting smoking. You know, they can't fucking do it. I mean, I understand. Somewhat I understand. I mean, I understand how hard it is to quit smoking. I mean, I'm having that issue right now. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. But I want to smoke cigarettes, so I roll little doobies. And I know it's not a cigarette. But in my head, it still does the same thing. And so I just keep chain smoking doobies. No wonder my tolerance is up. Right? But I don't know, man. That lifestyle gets really boring after a while. Which is why I don't want to do it anymore. But because I told myself that we're doing that now, I have it in my head. So whenever I get home, that's always going to be the first thing I think about. I'm like, okay, I gotta roll me some. I gotta pack me a bowl. I gotta do what's necessary. It's not necessary. It's never been necessary. It's just something in my life. It's just extra shit that I don't really need, but I don't know if it's just I think it has something to do with, my, reluctance to exist right now. But I'll be real. My friend Adam, Mr. Theron, he said he's at the dead end of all dead ends. And that's exactly how it feels when weed stops working for you. Because you're like, holy shit, if this doesn't work, there's nothing left, Which I guess is why so many people graduate and end up taking opiates. But that's not what we're going to do, because we're a lot smarter than that. You like how I haven't brushed my hair? I mean, it's all matted and shit. It looks really bad. It's nappy as fuck. But that's okay. I haven't bathed either. I just haven't felt like it. I mean, it's just been like a few days, but I just get so sick of the way that things are that I just don't want to do anything that I'm supposedly supposed to do, Like, I just want to waste away. But I don't know. I'm a very honest person. So anything that I'm dealing with, I'll just straight up tell you. It's kind of crazy to me how many people are offended by that. It's like they'd rather me lie straight to their face, as long as they're just a little bit more comfortable. Welcome to the world.